Hello Grus, it's GWSN update time again. Today I bring you more information on their company situation, specifically involving a man called Han Jung-soo, also known as P-Stellix, GWSN's former creative director and producer from debut to the middle of 2020. He very recently posted on his story about his experience at a previous company which we can presume is Kiwi Media Group and Kiwi Pop/Miles Entertainment, which after his departure became the Wave Music. The stories were saved and reposted by Nugu Promoter, so I will link their tweet in the description so you can read the full stories. I will only be summarizing them in this video. With all that said, let's get on with the video. Han Jung-soo opens the story by explaining how he became a business head at the company and producer for GWSN at the urging of an industry senior, this senior being what he describes as the first to vanish, going on to say all of the company executives eventually left, all claiming it was not their fault, leaving him in charge of the company and registering him as the CEO despite him never accepting the role. Although he was given this role, he was not allowed to release GWSN from their contracts nor release the albums he had created with them, having to cancel his deposits and use his own money to financially support GWSN and underpaid staff at the company. He also describes new owners of the company who claimed no responsibility for anything and would not allow him to find investors for the company so they can continue functioning, as if they were allowing the company to fall under and go bankrupt, describing it as a game. He further explains how he personally apologized to GWSN, their families, and the company staff for the executives' actions and for not being able to support them himself. Finally, he tells how he did everything out of passion for GWSN and wanting the girls to have musical careers, voluntarily staying at the company for zero wages until he was forced to leave by a company takeover, presumably when the company converted from Miles Entertainment to the Wave Music. This overall tells us that the company had serious problems with executives from the very beginning, and this problem had been going on a lot longer than Grus had been assuming. Han Jung-soo's departure and the conversion to the Wave Music actually being a later part of the company's downfall rather than the beginning. Grus for nearly 3 years have been asking for an explanation for his leaving the company and whether he directly impacted the financial problems the company faced. Whether he could not say anything until now for legal reasons or wanting to uphold a good image of his current company, we do not know. But now we have more context as to what was going on behind the scenes at the company for all of GWSN's career until their lawsuit at the end of 2022. That was the update for today. I have been intending on making a lighter update regarding the GWSN members opening personal Instagram and TikTok accounts, but had been waiting for all 7 members to do so, which still is not the case. I will link their accounts in the description anyway so you can follow them, and also I will leave a link for where you can purchase An's movie from last year, The Killer, for streaming. Thank you for watching and goodbye.